This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their store by using my referral link in the description below. So, yeah, thanks to Wizards for inviting me to this event. I'm really pumped that they brought back early access. We didn't have it last couple sets, and it was kind of a bummer. Because this is just a really cool event. I get to play against other content creators. I get to show you the new set on Arena, before you can play it, which it comes out this Thursday. So thanks to them, they gave me this special account and everything. So yeah, we're going to jump into this. Also want to remind you, my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their store by clicking on their logo below. So check them out. All right, let's jump in. Okay. So we did not get a very good rare in this pack. Horde Hauler, not a great card. I mean, I think it's certainly playable, but it's like as good as a common, on average. Pretty interested in Sleep with the Fishes. This card is, basically a 1/1 that freezes something down even after it's in play. It's bad against sacrifice stuff, but good against shield counters, and that's an interesting sort of tension, I think. And that's probably where we're going to go here. Deal Gone Bad's a nice removal spell. It's not anything special. Same with Hold for Ransom. They're both good removal spells, but I think Sleep with the Fishes is better. I do think the Butler's interesting. I'm excited to see what it does in the format, because I feel like it's going to have Double Strike often enough to be pretty sweet. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab Sleep with the Fishes here. Okay, so Rumor Gatherer is really strong. Sets up all kinds of value. Just scrying is good. The downside, of course, is 1 toughness for 3 mana. It means it's very easy to kill. It's also a Nightclubber. I think these two cards are pretty comparable. They're both excellent uncommons. If we really wanted to stay blue, there's Echo Inspector. There's also, of course, a Maestro's Charm, which is quite strong. All the charms are really good. But I think we're on Rumor Gatherer and Nightclubber. I mean, the Inspector's good, but it's not nearly as good as either of these. Or Maestro's Charm, for that matter. You're sort of supposed to begin in a allied color pair, and both of these would be blue-white or black-blue. There's also a land, and lands I think you can take pretty highly in the format, but yeah. I think... Which of you do I like more? I want to play with Rumor Gatherer. I think it's harder to get my head around how good it might be, because we haven't seen a card just like it before, whereas we have seen, like, Plague Mare before, so, yeah. So, alright, Spara's Adjudicators fits nicely. These all look like solid little cards for fixing and stuff like that. Forge Boss, nice sacrifice payoff. Cut of the Prophets is, I think, solid, but not great. Sort of like the rare we opened. Another Deal Gone Bad. I'm sort of leaning towards Adjudicators here. I mean, it fixes for us, and it's a decent creature. And the rest of this pack, I think Forge Boss is the best card, and I could consider taking it. But I like taking the Adjudicators here, I think. Yeah. Trying to get chat to work on my phone. There we go. All right. What do we have now? We've got Plasma Jockey, a nice aggro card, though obviously sort of outside where we've begun. I do like Dusk Mangler a lot. I think that card seems really cool. The white cards in this pack aren't great. We do have a Cabaret Courtyard, which is good fixing, and maybe I just take that. I could also take the Outlaw. I think Dusk Mangler is the best card in this pack, but it kind of needs the right deck to do its thing. Maybe I just take it. I think I probably do. We're just going to go for it with Mangler here. Ooh, boy. Okay, we have a second Rumor Gatherer. I think that really makes us interested. There's also another Scuttling Butler. I think that makes us very interested in finding a way to be in Cabaret, just because it'll be the best deck at making tokens. But we'll see. 2 Rumor Gatherers, though, is a nice way to begin things. I am interested in Sticky Fingers. Second Butler's interesting. Another Adjudicators isn't bad either. Yeah, we'll grab another Rumor Gatherer. We want cards that make us 2 bodies to go with the Rumor Gatherers. So we're going to be on the lookout for those. So, where do we want to go here? I mean, we could take Social Climber. It's a fine, if unexciting. I actually think Witty Roastmaster is a little better overall if we're going to be in Cabaretti. Yeah, I think we'll take the Roastmaster here. Capenna Express, I think, is a card that's probably going to overperform, but we'll have to see. All right, so we do get Widespread Thieving. I think that card basically only works in the treasure deck. There are a lot of duplicates in this draft. Makes me wonder if there's something weird going on, because Plasma Jockey, Dusk Mangler, Capenna Express, these are all cards we've already seen. Sticky Fingers, Refuse to Yield. You know, something weird could be going on here. I think we probably grab the Jockey. I mean, if we're going to be a red-white deck, you know, probably with the 3rd color, I think the Jockey looks pretty good. Okay, so Celestial Regulator's pretty strong. It's worth a look, I think. Speakeasy Server's not bad. Public Enemy, I think, is unplayable. That's a card a lot of people argued about me with in the set review. We'll have to see, but I can't imagine it's good. So, yeah, Speakeasy or Celestial Regulator. Yeah, I like the Dagger okay, but I think the things we've been taking have just been better. I think I'm going to take the Regulator. It has a higher ceiling. How many Scuttling Butlers are there? My goodness. Wow, thank you for all the gift subs. Token Che. I really appreciate it. There's 3 Scuttling Butlers going around. Oh, no, this is the same pack that we started with. I'm just insane. So, I think we grab another Roastmaster. I just think with 2 Rumor Gatherers, we want to go pretty hard at finding a way to make multiple bodies a turn. And any other card with Alliance is going to like that. We'll take a land here. Okay, Tended Socialite. We need some low drops, that's for sure. So, I think we grab one here. Probably aren't playing these 2 things. We'll cut white. Yep, back for streaming. Today will actually be my longest stream ever. 7 hours is... I think my record is 5. So, 7 hour. A 7-hour stream is a lot longer than I normally do. We don't have a super clear direction, but the 2 Rumor Gatherers are really shoving me kind of hard into, you know, at least a deck that has a bunch of ways to make tokens. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be Cabaretti, but Cabaretti is where I'm going to maximize the ability to make tokens and the ability to have payoffs for multiple bodies. So right now, that's where I'm leaning, you know, and that probably means we aren't playing Sleep with the Fishes. We might play the Regulator. Okay, I don't hate Sticky Fingers, I don't think. I think in aggro deck, it's pretty legit. Rob the Archives is interesting. Okay, so pretty good rare. Not an incredible one, but certainly better than the one we opened last time. You know, just good stats coupled with some nice abilities. Okay. Strangle is a good pick. We're definitely interested in gathering Throngs in this particular deck. If we're going to be trying to trigger a bunch of into the battlefield things. The Soloist is good, but I think Strangle is probably the better pick here. Yep, those creatures are playable pretty much without any splash. You have to have at least 2 of the other colors in your deck, but yeah. But yeah, we'll take Strangle here. Good removal, even in a set that's like, you know, got shield counters in it. Okay, wow, okay. Rumor Gatherer number 3. If we weren't already locked in on trying to make creature tokens, we certainly are now. Am I crazy, or does some of these packs feel like duplicate? Like, almost card for card the same pack? I mean, kind of feels that way. We could end up just being red-white, like a red-white deck, but I don't imagine that's where we want to go. But we'll see. Okay, so Brazen Upstart's great for us. You know, it's all three of the colors that we're interested in being. It is a creature, which we like, and then it also, when it dies, grabs us another body. So I think we grab Upstart here. I do like Botanical Plaza. I would like some more fixing, but Upstart's pretty good. But yeah, we could potentially play this. You can't really... You have to be in two of its other colors, and if we... Oh, I guess we would be. So we can stick it in here for now. Yeah, if only, you know, we've got... I don't really want Refuse to Yield. We've got all the Rumor Gatherers you could ever want, although I guess I'd play 4. but we still haven't really grabbed that many cards that help us make multiple bodies, so we do need that. So here's another Gathering Throng. It's also a Venom Connoisseur, another really good Alliance creature, you know, nice 2-drop. The Throng will enable all of our Alliance stuff, but we have to end up with more than one copy for it to do it. So I think we just grab the Connoisseur here. White is superfood in New Capenna, yeah. This lets me get Swamp Mountain or Forest, so it does help our mana. I think that I like that a little better than the options we've got here. I mean, the Pummeler's okay. I mean, it's more than okay. But we do need fixing if we're going to be a straight-up... Like, if we're going to be a 3-color deck. And the server is good, but it's not great. You know, both of these are things I would play, but I think I'm interested in mana here. Mana and things that generate creature tokens. Come on. Okay. Still no creature tokens here. Mediocre 2-drop. Mediocre removal. Obscura Storefront doesn't really help us. Could grab another Roastmaster. I do think I like it more than Social Climber. I mean, Skycryer's okay. But I'm kind of leaning towards another Roastmaster. This deck is very desperate for enablers at this point. And by that, I mean things that make multiple bodies. All right, I think we grab Riveteer's Decoy. I think Ballroom Brawlers is probably better, but maybe I should just grab the Brawlers. They're both really good, though, and this is a 2. I mean, these are both cards that I think are very nice, and this costs 2. I think I'm in on the Decoy above the Brawlers. Okay, so here's a thing that makes a token while also being a trick. So we can turn that into extra value for sure. I think it's what we grab here. All right, here we're going to grab a Throng, and we really want more Throngs to show up. I don't really bother. I mean, you know, a delay would be good, I guess, but I trust people. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do, especially other content creators. I think Capenna Express is just better than Jackhammer or Most Wanted. There's Crew Captain. This card's an interesting one, and certainly one I want to try, but maybe I just want to cut the red here. All right, second Throng. We're kind of in business there now. More Throngs would be good. We're still really desperate for cards that can make multiple bodies, or really cheap creatures, because we can double spell and trigger a bunch of stuff, so... All right, last pack. Ooh, we got Fight Rigging, which is very strong. Yeah, I mean, great hideaway card. I think it's probably the best of this cycle. It has the best base effect, and then I also think it's the easiest to get the hideaway card out from under. We would like Mayhem Patrol. Celebrity Fencer, also interesting, but yeah, we definitely take Fight Rigging here. I do love me some Psychic Pickpocket, of course. But Yeah. So we're basically going to be an aggro deck. Obviously, we could grind out some serious value, but... Wow, it's a pretty big bomb, but whoever passed this, like us, wasn't in blue. Okay, so here's 2 bodies. That we're very interested in. Is that what we take? Probably. So yeah, we can blitz this in, make 2 bodies, and get all sorts of triggers. Or just cast it and attack with it. But blitzing it in is where we'll get the double trigger, like off our 3 Rumor Gatherers. So yeah, I think we take the Pugilist here. Lands would be good. Lagrella is also really good. This is a strong pack in general, but I do think we take Pugilist. Right, Goldhound is a nice cheap creature that I think has some nice value as far as fixing goes in a 3-color set. More fixing would be good, but Goldhound kind of fills both boxes because it gives us a bit of fixing and it's a nice 1-drop that can help us trigger things. So, yeah, I think we'd probably go for it. Light them up. Forest, plains, or islands. So that gets us 2 of our colors. I think I probably want Broker's Hideout here more than we want Light 'em Up. I don't think Goldhound plus Sticky Fingers is that good since Goldhound already has Menace. Like, you're not upgrading it that much. Yeah. I think we go ahead and grab Broker's Hideout here. I've seen a lot of regulators. Okay, here I think we grab a Botanical Plaza. Make our mana better. Alright, so another Sticky Fingers. Don't think I'm desperate for another one of those. I think we probably just grab Speakeasy Server here. So I'm a little disappointed in the number of ways we picked up to make multiple bodies, but I guess I'll live. I'm sure we have a bunch of citizens. Yeah, we do. So we probably want Civil Servant here. Yeah, we do. Cheap creature. Broker's Initiate is not great. Sure, it could enable a double spell. It is a citizen. I don't know that I want a 4th Roastmaster anyway, though. I'd probably just grab the Initiate. So I think our mana looks pretty good. The only thing I'm disappointed in overall is... Yeah, I don't know that we played the Adjudicators in the end, but we'll see. The only thing I'm disappointed in overall is, you know, not picking up any cards that give us... Other than, like, our Pugilist that give us 2 bodies. I wish I could splash this, because it's really good. We'll grab Most Wanted here. I don't think it'll make the cut, but... Yeah, where were the Exhibition Magicians? We got 3 Rumor Gatherers would have gone really well with 3 Exhibition Magicians. We can maybe splash Lagrella. In fact, I think we can. Yeah, gives us a bit of a reason to play our Adjudicators, but we also have a couple ways to make treasure. 2 Corpse Appraisers around this late. I think we're more interested in Antagonize in this particular deck than the other options. Everything's looking pretty good now, overall. Okay. All right. So. I think we probably cut at least one Broker's Initiate, and maybe just both. It's not a card I love. Probably cutting Jackhammer too. We have so many 3s. Maybe kind of a little too many, but not much can be done about that at this point. Yeah, so we have a ton of creatures, so I don't feel bad about cutting another Initiate here. One more cut. I mean, I think we can play Lagrella. Yeah, we run 1 island plus Adjudicators plus Broker's Hideout. Can grab us an island. That's plenty for Lagrella. Plus we have Goldhound and Sticky Fingers. So we just need to cut one more card. You know, I think maybe Sticky Fingers is what we're supposed to cut here, but kind of want to play with it and, you know, early in the format. And I think we'll cut Antagonize. Oh, yeah, we don't need the red-black land. You are correct about that. That does make our mana better. Yeah. I think we'll get rid of Antagonize. Even though I think it's perfectly playable in this deck, I think we're sort of looking at Antagonize versus Sticky Fingers. I want to play with the card I'm less sure about how good it is than the one where I'm like, yeah, this will be fine in an aggro deck, you know? So that's where we're going to do the cut. And we already have, like, one trick. You don't want too many tricks, you know? So don't forget to become Karn. Yeah, isn't there a way to do that from here these days? Yeah. Excuse me. There we go.
Evil must not be tolerated.
Oh, I don't have my normal sleeves. That's sad. I was about to put on my Birds of Paradise sleeves. Oop. Can't do that. Okay. All right. Who thinks we're a 5-color deck? Deck looks cool. I am pretty excited about the 3 Rumor Gatherers. I can tell you that much. But yeah. We're up against Magic Mike's. Pretty good hand. We have all 3 of our... Well, we actually have a 4th color. But all 3 of our base colors and a bunch of cheap creatures, plus a Plasma Jockey. We don't have double white, of course, but, you know. Yeah. I think, like most formats, this is a 17-land format, but it's very early. Do I want to play Socialite or Decoy? I mean, the upside of blitzing the Decoy later is maybe enough for me to play the Socialite. Plus, the Socialite might be able to chip in for more damage more quickly. And then, like, next turn, I can play Rumor Gatherer. Oh, I don't have double green, so I can't quite double spell right now. If I had another green, I'd be able to play the Gatherer next turn and then double spell with 2 of these, but with only 1 green, I can't. I'm going to go with the Socialite here. Now I need double green. Maybe the gods will hear me on that one, too. That's true. I mean, if there's an 18 lands format, it might be this one. Formats with landfall, like, actually, I guess only BFC was like an 18 lander. I like the sort of chill elevator music. So we could just kill this thing. Ooh, if I Sticky Fingers, I will have the mana next turn after playing Rumor Gatherer this turn. Oh, except I can't play it this turn. So never mind. Okay. So yeah, I think we just play Rumor Gatherer here. It might allow us next turn to double spell after we put Sticky Fingers on something, but yeah. Let's play our Gatherer and attack. So they're seemingly interested in setting up 4, 5 mana values, and they got 2 already. They had a pretty good couple of mills. Yeah, I'm very okay with that trade. So yeah, theoretically, this next turn I could put Sticky Fingers on the Gatherer, attack them, and then play 2 things to draw a card. Or they'll do that. Okay, well now we can just double spell anyway. I think we do it before they attack, before we attack, rather. So, oh, no I can't. Sticky Fingers has to be in the mix here. This could get a little dangerous, but I think we're going to do it. Because value, you know? Nice. So, I think we go with green. Play Civil Servant, which lets us scry. We don't have the mana for Ligrella, so I may... Well, I guess I do have Sticky Fingers, actually. So we'll keep her on top. And then we'll also play Venom Connoisseur and draw her. Alright, well, we got the value right there. The Rumor Gatherer value we dreamed of. So, we have 2 cards that can really disrupt how they want to block. Okay. Rooftop Nuisance. Interesting. No citizens in my hand. So I could double spell again here. It's probably what we want to do in the end. Is double spell. I think we just swing out here. Yeah. We swing out. And then play Plasma Jockey and Riveteer's Decoy in our second main phase. Play the Decoy first. Don't really need another mountain. Then we'll play Plasma Jockey. This is kind of a funny combination to have Riveteer's Decoy and Plasma Jockey. So, Rumor Gatherer doing what we want. Oh. Okay. I see what they did there. Well. I guess I should have thought maybe they had Depopulate given the way they were playing. So if I play Rumor Gatherer this turn, next turn I could, if I draw a land, I can play Throng, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, that Depopulate was not fun. Okay. So that Ballroom Brawlers is going to be a problem, but we do get to play 2 Throngs here. And draw a card. We need to find blue mana, basically. Fight Rigging's pretty good. We won't be able to play it till next turn. But I think we're still pretty interested in it. But we won't be able to play anything else next turn if we play Fight Rigging. And we're looking down a 3/5 and a massive Shattered Seraph soon. And the only removal we have is Ligrella, and we don't have blue. So it's kind of tricky. I think we leave it. Just feels like it's too good not to. Whoops. I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. Did not want to be shuffling my library there. Oh my god. How are we going to survive this many sweepers? So, this is a real problem. This is all a real problem. We had a pretty great start, but then two different sweepers obviously did us in. Do I trade? I don't think so. I'm just doing this because it's funny. We pushed Alliance about as much as you could, and looks like we're probably going to lose to an Obscura deck, which not too surprising. Interesting they didn't want to attack with their Brawlers. I think we take the 5 here. Man, we need blue. Alright, so play Speak Easy Server, which gains us some life, and pings them for 3. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, they have a pretty sweet Connive deck. Alright. Well, I think Magic Mike's probably got us. Yeah, nothing we can do to stop it. Those two sweepers were not fun for us. I sort of should have had the depopulate at least in mind before I sort of overcommitted, but I was drawing so many cards that I thought I could overcome anything. You know, when you're drawing that many cards, you feel kind of immortal. We were not. Their deck had a much better long game, and our lack of blue mana really cost us. That really felt like two different games, where early we were just doing whatever we wanted. And then it was like, yeah, all right, Lord Tupperware now. Another limited content creator. More focused on limited than I am. This is a really good hand, though. I have all 3 our colors, make base colors again, fight rigging, and a creature. Works for me. I believe Lords of Limited, right? He's on that podcast. He's also like a full-time streamer. Unlike me, who's more like a full-time YouTuber and part-time streamer. So, you know, he's better at Limited than me, is what I'm saying. Alright, so let's play as Connoisseur. Alright, so we're going to play fight rigging here. I mean, I think... Which of these do we want? I mean, we get a discount later if we do this. So I think we probably go for the Gatherer. Is Lagrella going to end up stuck in our hand again? I don't know. Maybe. Strangle is a sorcery, yes. Okay, I think we discard a mountain. Nice. I think we still want to put the counter here. But I guess we'll cast our Upstart first, because Death Touch might matter. Probably doesn't, but it might. Tack him down to 13. I really don't think splashing the 4th color is too much of a stretch. I just think it hasn't worked out. I mean, our mana is good enough that we can do it. It just hasn't really come through. Probably put the counter on the upstart this time. Looks like they might have a trick here. They do. Luckily, we get a death trigger. We do also have to discard a card, but discarding a mountain doesn't hurt my feelings very much. Ooh, Pugilist. So we could blitz it in next turn. We can also grab something we can actually play this turn, which might just be better. Like the Roast Master. They're at 10. Yeah, I think we'll grab Roast Master here. So, yeah, we'll take the 3. We have a lot of creatures. It would be nice to draw some. Hey, there's one. Unfortunately, it's another red one. I kind of think what we want to do here is strangle one of these. Put a counter on Connoisseur and attack with both. Yeah. So let's strangle one. Attack with both. Alright, there goes Roast Master. We drop them to 5. We have a backup Roast Master for the extra damage. This deck's had really good starts. Lagrella has been kind of unkind to us. We have 3 lands that can fix for Lagrella. And 2 treasure-making cards. I have a hard choice here, which concerns me a little bit. Yeah, that's a problem. They'll potentially be able to triple block to take down the Connoisseur this turn. This has been a good, sort of first draft to try out Alliance. It definitely feels pretty powerful. It does kind of feel like our opponent might be able to withstand our early aggression again, though, and find a way to win. Yeah, so they can go for a double block and kill our Connoisseur here. I think we just let it happen. And then play Roastmaster and try to burn them out. Maybe they only single block, I guess. I'd be surprised. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be a surprise, but... So you're both dead, and then you use the silencer trigger. These do feel like they'll provide some nice reach, even if opponents do sort of stabilize on us. That's not ideal. Forcing the block doesn't really matter here. It would drop them to 1, I guess, and then next turn all I have to do is play... I get to draw a card, and it would drop them to 1. Yeah, alright, so I think we blitz this. Yeah. Blitz it. And put a counter on the decoy. So they have to block. We draw a card. They go to 1. They do get a 2/2 back. This is gonna hurt. So if I put a counter on the Roastmaster... Oh yeah, that would have worked. You guys are correct. Are they gonna kill us here? They might. We deserve it since we missed lethal. Because yeah, if I put it there, they would have had to take the 4. We're at 3. Do we win despite the missed lethal? Maybe not. If they have removal, we're in trouble. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I think we threw this one away. No matter what, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Well, yeah, we would. We would have had lethal on our turn. So they wouldn't have been able to gain the life. Yeah, I focused too much on actually killing the Girder Goons, but actually doing it wasn't that great. We're going to have to block with whatever it is we play. So, doesn't matter too much. Alright, and we're dead. Yeah, that's a painful loss. Missed lethal. And I'm sure Lord Tupperware saw it happen. Since he's a better player than I am. Sure, he was like, well, I guess I'm dead. Or maybe not. Yep, counter. Didn't need to worry about killing the Girder Goons because they were just dead. So. Lost the first game to a sweeper. Lost the second game because we missed lethal. Let's see how if we can lose a third one in a different way. Let's see if we can have Lagrella stuck in our hand for a third consecutive game. It was like we mulliganed both games, even though we didn't. Lose the third one to Mana Screw. Yeah, it could happen. You know, regardless of how our record ends up being in this one, it's our first draft in the format, and kind of forcing Alliance as much as we did, I think, is worth doing. Of course, if we only get to play 3 games with it and we lose them all, maybe it's not the greatest way to figure things out. Of course, the island shows up now. All right, we mulligan. Hey, there's the island again. No green, though. I think that means we probably send back Civil Servant. Yeah, we'll send the Servant back. Would be nice to play Rumor Gatherer this turn and then blitz in the Pugilist. We have to draw planes to make it happen. Well, we drew something we can play at least. Of course, this time now that we have our island, it's like, here you go. So I can get a plains. I think the responsible thing to do is probably getting a forest. But I could get a plains. Do I blitz in the Pugilist? I guess I can put Sticky Fingers on the Roastmaster. Seems a little risky, but I could put it on the Roastmaster, attack, get the plains, and play Rumor Gatherer. If they have removal, it's kind of a disaster. Let's go for it. Alright, so then we cast our Rumor Gatherer. Play our Hideout and grab a forest. So this turn we could just cast this normally or blitz it. Hey, there's Lagrella. I'd probably just cast it normally. Yeah. So we'll attack them. Play Pugilist. So next turn we can double spell with 2 Throngs or play a Throng and a Magpie. So I think we hold on. Yeah, so we're going to want a Magpie. I think we only exile their creature. They can crew this in response, I guess. Which is kind of a bummer, but yeah. Don't think we want to exile any of our own creatures. So yeah, they'll crew in response, but that's okay. Yeah, submit 1. Rumor Gatherer number 2. I mean, my library is going to get shuffled when I play the Throng anyway, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so then we play Throng. Grab another Throng. We are getting a lot of sweet triggers. What happens if I attack here? Get a devil token. I mean, I don't think we want to do it because... Yeah, I don't think we do it. Ooh, what are they going to grab here? We could have used that guy. Yeah, another board wipe would be pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty spicy. Yeah, that's not what we were really hoping for here. I wish I had another Throng right about now. I mean, it's a creature, and I think we're happy to draw basically any creature between the Scry and the Ping. I could attack with the Pugilist here. It's actually a pretty good attack overall. I think I probably attack with Pugilist here, because then I get to draw a card this turn. And do some more damage to them. Yeah. I think I'm going to do it. Obviously, they can crew the Capenna Express. And then I can use the Devil to kill Rocco if they block it, so... Seems pretty good. Yeah, I know he can crew. But I think it's what we want to do in this particular situation. We're obviously giving up our Pugilist, but... Yeah, so we kill Rocco with this. Oh, nice. Flyer gains us a bunch of life. That's definitely what we want to draw next. So we've gotten lots of alliance triggers. It's been fun seeing those all trigger, even if we haven't won yet. Oh, why they gotta kill our creature like that every time? Hurts my feelings. Okay. So probably play Speakeasy Server. Then we have to decide what else we want to do. Okay, they scoop. We win! I guess I could be updating my record, huh? I mean, we've done pretty good at going wide. I guess I won't update it because it's technically draft 1, so I'll wait till the end, but yeah. No green mana, bunch of green cards. Probably means we have to mulligan. Much better because, yeah, we have the right colors. I don't know what to get rid of here, honestly. Might just be the server. Probably is, even though it just won us a game. Our deck will get shuffled at some point, so it's not like it's going to be stuck there. So we can grab our forest with this, which is good. I could consider grabbing a plains for the gatherer, but I think we're asking for trouble if we do that. Oh, I can't grab a plains anyway, so there you go. Probably play Roastmaster next turn, unless I draw mana for Rumor Gatherer. So far, I mean, what I would say about this deck, you know, my first impressions of Cabaretti and Alliance, it seems pretty powerful. Seems like you can generate a lot of value relatively easily. You know, one draft, not even one full draft in, but that's my current impression, even though we're 1 and 2. But yeah. Wonder what they're considering over there. Maybe grabbing a land? Are they like 5-color nonsense? Looks like they're going to grab a land to me. Also helps you get an artifact in your graveyard, which is cool. Okay. Well. Yeah, we play our Roastmaster here. Oh yeah, there's a road, so it makes sense there's a car. This set has cars in it. The Devil's going to be pretty good against an X1, obviously. Looks like my Roastmaster might be roasted. Huh? Or not. Okay, so we got the Rumor Gatherer mana. I think we play the Gatherer and pass here. End our turn. We can start going off a little bit here. Ooh, she's not so good. Oh my god. Double spell with 2 really good angels? Doesn't feel great. I need to kill Giada, like, ASAP, I would think. So, if we can manufacture a block, like the way we want it to go, we could do it, but it's not going to be that easy to make it happen. Blitzing the Pugilist is interesting. I don't know how much we actually want to do it, though. So what I don't love here is the awkwardness of our mana. I could just make a token with Libation and then play Plasma Jockey just to draw a card. But that doesn't seem great to me. I probably just play the Pugilist. I could blitz in the Plasma Jockey and still have mana for Libation, which is interesting. But I think we just play the Pugilist. Don't want another Plains. We'll end our turn. If they have more Angels, especially more Inspiring Overseers, it's going to be very hard for us to win this game. Well, that's gross. My god. Their deck is nuts. Like, the Angels nonsense that's going on, it's crazy. I think we have to take this if we want to have any chance. Okay, that's going to be helpful, but I don't think it's really going to do enough. Alarmingly enough. Strangle's a good draw. But we're still dealing with a lot of problems. I don't have great blocks. Like, I don't really want to block with anything. I'm going to have to, obviously. But this is also a removal spell, so they could just use it, kill our server, and swing out here. I think that's what they should do. Kill my server and just attack with everything. I am pretty much dead if that's what they do. Thank you for the resub, Loki. Yeah, I love all three of these cards. Hopefully we get to play with them today. Probably the commons we will, anyway. They decided not to do it. Alright, so who do we want to block with more? Probably the Roast Master. And I guess we kind of just have to block across the board. We know we have removal coming off the top. These both give them great graveyard value, which really makes me sad. I kind of think we need to hold on to Rumor Gatherer if we have any hope of getting back in this thing. So I think I may just take 10 here. I could block Inspiring Overseer, but I think we just take 10 here. And I think that means we lose. So we'll strangle Giada here. How much can I attack for? I can actually attack for quite a lot here because of Plasma Jockey, but it's not enough. I mean, we would hit them for 4, 7, 10, 13, 14. We can hit them for 14 out of nowhere, which is pretty sweet, but it's not enough for us to not die. So it doesn't seem great. So I think we attack with our Pugilist, and that's it. And hope we draw something good off the Devil. No, thank you. Well, we have to make a token, too, to get the full value here. Okay. Or we just play Plasma Jockey, I guess. But yeah, they just kill our flyer and kill us, so I'm not really sure how we get out of this. I actually probably need to just use the Libation to make one token and hope I draw a flyer that can block one of their flyers, an additional flyer. That's probably our best bet. So we're going to Libation just to make a token. Oop. X equals 0. So that we have our maximum mana available to us. And we hit a Botanical Plaza. I guess we're not quite dead yet, but... Oh, yeah, we are. They just have to kill our server. We'll make them do it, I guess. Well, this didn't go super well. We did throw away one win. But the other two games, it kind of got overpowered by grindier value decks, which may be the fate of Cabaretti in this format. We'll see. It does feel like Alliance can be pretty powerful when you're chaining it all together. But yeah.